Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. It's Lisa here with a week ahead reading, this time for our Virgos. Hi Virgo, hope you're having a great day. Let's jump in and see what's happening for you guys this week. Two of Wands. Ten of Swords. Turning points reached this week, guys. Nine of Pentacles. Also, if you like my content, please do subscribe because I need new subscribers. Thanks, guys. The Moon. Temperance. The Knight of Wands, or the Knave of Wands. The Knight of Wands. And the Seven of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot going on this week, guys. I feel like you're at a crossroads, and I think that you need to make a decision, but not everything is what it appears to be. So proceed cautiously, because I do feel like it is out of the box thinking that's going to solve which direction you need to head in. Because you do have temperance here, it's about blending options that you have together to create a third fork in the road. It's the path unknown. It's the path that you're creating as a co-creator here on planet Earth. And I think that that's what's called for this week. At the moment, I can see that you're feeling a little bit like you're at the bottom of the cycle, like you're backed into a corner in some way, or that there's someone around you that's making you feel as if you have only two choices. But I'm saying to you, there is a third option available, and that will be made known to you this week, either through your dreams or through synchronistic experiences that will give you the answer as to what else can I choose. I definitely see you making progress emotionally this week, because you do have the Page of Wands here and the Knight of Wands here. It's saying it's a progression. It could be to do with study as well, trying to choose whether or not you're going to study this week, or whether or not you're going to take practical steps towards the movement forward of the action that you're going to take when it comes to your study. So for those of you who are questioning, should I study or should I not study? The answer is yes, you should study. There is a choice here that you can incorporate your study into and when I say study, I don't mean necessarily going to school. I don't necessarily mean going to university or doing a course. It could also be spirit study. It could also be being guided to be intuitively curious about things. And I think curiosity is key this week. It's being open to thinking about things in a new way, because you've already grounded your abundance into physical manifestation. I do feel like you are secure at the moment, and that's why you're at a crossroads, because you have a choice, and that choice is yours to choose. It's not being forced on you. It's something that you actually are choosing. With the Seven of Swords here, I definitely think that there is a feeling of walking away from something, making a choice to walk away from something that's been causing you to feel weighed down, causing you to feel pinned to the ground, unable to move. And I think that that thing that you're being asked to walk away from is this third path in the road, this choice. It needs to come to a place where you take a step. It can't just be an idea anymore. It's got to be the announcement of something new. It's got to be a step forward in the right direction. It's got to be a blending of things that you have in your environment into this third pathway, this third choice that I see coming through. With the Two of Wands here, it's generally at a fork in a road. And with the fork in the road, there needs to be a decision that needs to be made. And I'm saying to you, this week, that decision has to come from a place of passion, because you do have the Knave of Wands and the Knight of Wands. That's all about passion. It's about our purpose. It's about the things that we actually care about in this world. And I think that not everything is what it appears to be right now. With the mood coming up in your reading as well, it's saying to you, there might be a hidden pathway here that can only be revealed in the moonlight. Go within and have a look at the darker aspects of you, the things that you've hidden from yourself, and see, is there a hidden pathway that's opening up for me this week that will result in me combining things that I've already thought about together with new things, the things that I've hidden from myself, in order to create this new choice and a way of moving forward and getting out of feeling pinned down into a place of confidence and comfort. So I do have a new card deck this week, and I am playing with that one. So let me know if you like it in the comments, okay? It is called the Animal Dreaming Oracle. If I can ever get it out of the box. Okay, Animal Dreaming. What is the message from Animal Dreaming this week, guys? Solace and wisdom. I think that you do have this intuitive, wise knowing within yourself about what choice you need to make, but I think that you're not confident in it yet. Knowing that we can take an action doesn't mean we should take an action. Wisdom is the knowing of when to apply the knowledge. It's should I or shouldn't I? Yes or no? And I think that this duality of self, these two pathways that are opening up for you, is going to require wisdom, because you're going to need to know, just because you can go down a pathway doesn't mean you should. Maybe you need to have the wisdom to reject both pathways and create your own, because I do feel like there is some hidden information coming through this week where you will realize through the wisdom and your life experience that you've gained so far that there is another option. There is something else that you can choose, but it takes wisdom to be able to see it. So I think it's a message of knowing your wisdom this week, of embodying your wisdom in a way that allows you to see that you have wisdom in the first place. Okay, other messages, please, Spirit. Other messages for the week ahead for our beautiful Virgos, please, Spirit. Your hard work is paying off. Oh my gosh, I love it. So it's because of the hard work that you've been putting in over the last few months that you are getting to this turning point, and the new opportunities are opening up for you, and that your abundance is starting to be seen on the physical level. So just know that the hard work that you've been putting on is now starting to manifest for you in a very physical way. And I think that over the next couple of weeks, you're going to see that in a really practical, grounded, financial sense. It's time to release negativity. So I think that this week it's a full moon in Scorpio for you guys, which is all about letting go of everything that doesn't serve you. There is another card that wants to come out here. It is a win-win outcome is forecast. And coming out with your hard work is paying off. I think that this is just an indication that if you let go of all of the worries and the doubts and the fears that you've had recently surrounding a direction that your life is taking, it's like the illumination is coming forward that a win-win outcome is forecast. You're going to be successful in whatever you do because you have the wisdom to be able to know when to act and when not to act, and what to do and what not to do. So it's just a really big indication here that you have a win-win outcome forecast, and that something good is about to happen coming in for you. Okay, this week I'm going to do something different. I'm going to ask Spirit to give us an idea of where we're at spiritually. What's happening in our spiritual selves? Where are we at spiritually? How are we evolving, and how can we make that practical in our day-to-day lives? So I've got the Star Seeker Oracle here. Let's jump in and see what's happening spiritually for you this week, Virgo. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Coming out with the wisdom card, I really think that this is a time for you to recognize that spiritually, you have a lot of wisdom, you've lived a lot of lifetimes, and we are all connected through each lifetime, through the pearls on the string that is the stars in the universal sky. So each star is actually a soul, and that soul is a whole story that has all of its life experience and wisdom that it's embodying. And I think that you're going through the embodiment phase of past life knowledge. You are coming to a point where you are a child of the cosmos. You're releasing your negativity and stepping into the place where you're ready to learn, you're ready to see, you're ready to believe. And I think the universe is going to bless you this week with a knowing of the universal self in a way that is really, really connected to being a child of God. You are in the void space. You're in that space where there is only you and God, where you're about to go through a massive change in your life, and you've spiritually been preparing for this change for a really long time, and now you're finally at a place where you can embody that change and become the one that you were meant to be. So I think spiritually you're going through a spiritual awakening, and that you're about to go through the eye of the needle, and that you're about to embody past life or greater knowledge of the universe as it is, your connectedness to everything, God as everything. And you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. You may have been feeling like you are isolated because you are going through the eye of the needle spiritually right now. It's not until you can recognize your connection with God that you can connect meaningfully with other people. When you recognize that both you and other people are God incarnate, then you can connect at a much deeper, more meaningful and real way. You've been calling out for connection, and this is the source saying to you, don't worry, you're going through the worst of the worst right now, but soon you'll reconnect, and you will reconnect with the entire world, and you're not losing anything, you're gaining everything. So I hope that helps you guys. Please do let me know in the description whether or not you like the little spiritual segment at the end. That would be really helpful. And I love you so much. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you guys in the next one.